Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, episode 19. Tonight we are back live in the NXT shed in Orlando, Florida, for another action-packed installment of the Black and Silver brand. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, and welcome to NXT, where we have an awesome night of action here in store for all of you here this evening. So let's not waste any further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
And we have got one hell of a way to kick us off tonight for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. It's on the line, and coming out first, the challenger. The second time we're going to be seeing this man this season. He appeared in an episode of WWE Dark, defeating the legendary luchador Rey Mysterio on the SmackDown side of things. On the fourth episode of the series, well, he is back here tonight, a part of NXT, looking to wrestle the NXT Cruiserweight Championship away from the young OG, Javon Evans. This is going to be something special, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a hell of a matchup to kick us off on NXT. What a Cruiserweight title encounter this one's going to be. General Manager Shawn Michaels, Chef Michaels as some may call him, absolutely cooking with this one, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Vikingo, Javon Evans. Gonna set the stage and set it huge. Cannot wait. You look at a sold out crowd. You look at El Hijo del Vikingo. Defeating Rey Mysterio of all people. Now a part of NXT. He's a free agent as Vikingo. They can sign him wherever. Surprise SmackDown didn't sign him after beating Rey Mysterio, but nonetheless, Vikingo getting a shot at the Cruiserweight title tonight against the young OG Javon Evans. And I cannot wait for it. Vikingo looking ready, man, I'll tell you. Looking ready to go. But the young OG has been on great form thus far. He's got one successful defense of the Cruiserweight title already, and he won it on the inaugural episode of NXT, defeating Dragon Lee in a championship open challenge, giving Lee no defenses of his NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Well, there you see the champion. He is bouncy. He's the young OG. It's Javon Evans. Evans looking for a huge win tonight against Vikingo. Looking to get a second defense of the Cruiserweight title. What a way to kick us off live in Orlando. It's Vikingo. It's Evans. It's next live for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. We're back live in NXT. Is that right there is on the line. The beautiful, prestigious and current NXT Cruiserweight title of the world. Let's head down to ringside now with the official ring introductions from Mr. Micro.
Introducing the challenger from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo. And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Javon Evans.
Huge ovation from the crowd as Evans showing off the hardware, but it could be going tonight, courtesy of Vikingo. We know how dangerous, we know how incredible this kid is. Defeating one of the greatest luchadors of all time in Rey Mysterio a couple of weeks back. And now he's looking to duke it out against the young OG in his second offense of the Cruiserweight title tonight. He beat Dragon Lee in the rematch 2 weeks ago. What an incredible chemistry those two men have. Dragon Lee will now be a part of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The tournament will be starting tonight. The winners get an opportunity at the NXT Tag Team titles on our first NXT special event of the season, NXT Battleground, before Money in the Bank PLE. I still got a while to come, but nonetheless, referee Gary Wilson, Chip Danning that is, assigned the duties for this contest. He rings the bell. Matchup underway by Vikingo and Evans. Take kick us off for the gold. And here we go. Show of sportsmanship to start us off. Both men shaking hands. This is going to be an epic encounter for the Cruiserweight title. Here we go. Colorable tap. They're going to start it. Who's going to get the upper hand here in this one? It's going to be the Kingo. He'll take the arm from Evans. Got a nice arm ring, a nice wrist lock cinched in. Headlock now by the Kingo. Now, the Kingo got him. Evans going to fight out a bit of a top wrist lock now. Evans has had 2 great matches against the same opponent. Let's see how he can adapt here against a very different opponent. I mean, similar style with Dragon Lee, yes, but very different. The Kingo flies all over the place, even more so than Dragon Lee or Javon Evans in that case. Evans grounding the Kingo for the moment right now. Got him in a side headlock on the mat. This is smart. Keep the high flyer down on the canvas, but Evans also a high flyer, so he isn't used to this style of wrestling, but he's implementing it pretty well here. Live on NXT to kick us off. Javon Evans got that arm. The Kingo down and out on the canvas. Hammerlock now by the champion. And the Kingo on a really bad predicament here. Going to fade out of it. They want to take him down now. Evans in trouble. The Kingo now with a side headlock. Rear chin lock to a grounded champion Evans. The Kingo trying to cinch it inside. Evans trying his damnedest to escape. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's got the arm again. Back in with Hammerlock now is Javon Evans. What a great tussle this is. Evans, wrenching away. Got that arm wringer still in. That Hammerlock cinched in tight on El Hijo del Vikingo. Vikingo able to escape. Fighting out of the big elbows. And here comes Vikingo with a clothesline. We're getting to the nitty gritty now. El Hijo del Vikingo. Oh goodness. Almost like Javon Evans maneuver. Out of the corner. Flipping maneuver. 2 kick for the title kick out, says referee Chip Danning. It's almost seen a new champion crowd. The King will almost making it to 2-0. And if he does win tonight, he will be a fully fledged member of the NXT roster. With being NXT Cruiserweight champion and all. But there's the young OG flying in. And Evans now going to take down Big Kingo. Javon Evans. Nice kick to the leg. Nice shots. Javon now. Big forearm strike. Reared him in that time. Evans trying to get the crowd in his favour. These are 2 incredible high flyers. 2 fan favourites to kick us off. Live in Orlando. And Evans. Oh God, getting caught that time with a DDT by Vikingo. Oh, look at El Hijo del Vikingo reigning in the heavy leather offense. And a double stomp here by Vikingo. I've seen that before. We saw that in the contest with Rey Mysterio 4 weeks ago now. Vikingo. Grabbing Javon Evans, picks him up. Look at the strength of El Hijo del Vikingo on the back door and a backstabber. Vikingo, cover, will be enough for the Cruiserweight crown. 2 count Evans, powers out again. Great close call that time, and it's Vikingo who's looking good in this Cruiserweight Championship opener this evening. A nice move out the way that time was Javon Evans. Wheelbarrow stunner by the young OG. Evans now. Picking up Vikingo with kicks and strikes, and now it's Evans. Massive kick. Oh, avoid him, didn't avoid that. Then Vikingo. And it's Javon Evans. Feel the love, feel the adulation from the sold out crowd in the NXT shed. The secluded arena tonight in Orlando. Oh, look at this. Big shots after shots by Javon. Stomp there. Oh, don't get this though. Oh, wow. Vikingo over the top. 2 given the title kick out by Evans as this cruiserweight matchup continues. We're back live on NXT. Evans back in control. Red dot by Javon. Oh man, bounced himself off the ropes, caught him with a kick. They call him a bouncy board for a good reason. And there's Evans still getting caught by Vikingo. The massive spinning kick. Then caught him with a mediocre to a seated champion. Middle rope now goes Vikingo with a drop kick. Another champion trouble. Vikingo headed up to the top rope. New cruiserweight champion perhaps shooting. Surprise cover. 2. Kick out by Javon. Javon got incredible resiliency. We saw it in the cruiserweight title matches, both of which against Dragon Lee over the last couple of weeks. Vikingo went for some forearms on Evans. Evans able to come back with some combination offense. Nice strikes. And here comes Javon. This is his known specialty, is Javon Evans. Got Vikingo where he wants him. Vikingo in that corner. Evans going to go high risk alongside Vikingo in that toe, but it's not voluntarily for Vikingo. The challenger in trouble. Avalanche Spanish fly by Javon. And now Evans. Look at how perfect Vikingo away. Frog splash from the middle rope. By the Cruiserweight champion. 2 big maneuvers in a row now, heading up to the top, and there it is! The spinning corkscrew moonsault, come on! 2 count up the double jump to retain, and a kick out by illegal Del Vikingo. How the hell is he doing that then? Javon can't believe his eyes. Nice kick up to the top of the head by Vikingo. Vikingo now grabbing him. Snapmare, spinning, kick right at the top of the head of the champion. The champ could be rocked. Javon Evans in trouble. Here comes Vikingo. Picking him up. Twisting slam. Nice power slam. Cover. Penny boot argument. 2 count. Vikingo for the goal. No, Evans. Pops free at 2. Close call that time. Vikingo thought he had it. What a battle this has been, however. Live on NXT to kick us off tonight. Vikingo gonna get the champ by the ropes. Javon does not want to be there. Is Vikingo gonna sit on the outside? The challenger looking to take flight. Let me tell you, folks, this is what the Cruiserweight division is all about here on NXT. Tope con hilo through the middle rope by Vikingo. Push to the win. Listeners, please. This is awesome chants echoing throughout Orlando. Look at Evans on the outside. Vintage Evans, I got caught on that kick. On the outside, hot and hard is Vikingo. Javon back in the ring. No way, Javon's thinking of flying him. He is bouncing. He's going to take flight now. Here comes the champion. Oh, yeah! What height, what elevation. Tope suicide over the top rope by Javon Evans. And they're going to send Vikingo back into the squared circle. Center of the ring is the challenger. Up to his feet now. Here comes Evans. Springboard clothesline. Champ looking good. Javon Evans now heading on the top rope. Vikingo in trouble. The frog splash. No. Knees up by Vikingo. Can't go to the main. Vikingo looking to win the title. The steel one. Shoulders down on Javon. 2. No. He's going to power out. Incredible resilience. Well, where the hell was Vikingo going? Oh, he missed the mark that time. When a jumping dive. Take out Evans. 4-on block by Javon. Champion kicking him now. Went for a kick again. Kicks the hammy by Vikingo. Vikingo springboard poison. Of the bottom rope. And the challenger is the champion rock. Here comes Vikingo. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Drops him with a runner again. Top rope. Vikingo for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Second time of the match. Shooting star press up the top cover for the title. 2. No. Well, what a match as it rolls on live. Vikingo still in control. Top rope, the put away. The young OG. 6:30. Santoni nailed it. Will it be enough for the title? Hook in the leg. Shoulders down to Javon. 2 count. No chap. No. On again. Powering out. Big kicking out of everything that Vikingo's thrown at him tonight. Putting him back in the top as El Hero down Vikingo. Champion rocked, the victory roll, off the top, Vikingo covers again, 2 count, that is another near fall. What the hell is it gonna take? Vikingo, top rope to put him away, 6:30, no! Went for the 6:30 again, Evans moved out the way, look at Javon, double jump, OG cutter out of nowhere! Come on, to retain, gonna do it, hook in the leg, shoulders down, no, only 2! Vikingo kicks out at 2. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, there's a big moonsault off the springboard from the top by Javon Evans. Evans now, splash! Gonna lock Vikingo. By the ropes now is the young OG. Vikingo. Doesn't want to be there. What's Javon thinking? Got him right back up in the corner. We already saw a Spanish fly from Javon. I think he's going to do it again. Just to make sure he has Vikingo down. Avalanche Spanish fly for the second time. Listen to this, please. What an NXT Cruiserweight Championship contest this has been. And Evans looks to put it away to retain the championship. Vikingo somehow getting to his feet, but Evans expecting it. Double jump with the OG. Cut him a second time. That'll do it. Hook in the leg, shoulders down, 2 counters up. Thought Evans retains the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. What a match to kick us off tonight.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Javon Evans.
That is now 2 successful defences for the young OG and his Cruiserweight Championship of the World. But what an incredible effort on display from the challenger tonight, El Hijo del Vikingo. What a matchup to kick us off live on NXT. But what a matchup it's going to be in your main event, as the winner of this fatal 4-way will grant themselves an NXT title opportunity next week on NXT. It's one fall to the finish. It's Austin Theory, Ilya Dragunov, Shawn Spears, and Oba Femi. That's later on. But up next, women's action. Another North American Championship ladder match qualifier to find out who will be the inaugural Women's North American Champ. Jada Parker takes on Kalani Jordan. Next live on NXT. And now you see Miss Parker making her debut and getting a thunderous ovation from the live crowd here tonight. We know that Julia has already qualified to become a member of the North American Championship ladder match in about 3 weeks' time right here on NXT. She beat JCJ on the inaugural episode of NXT. And we saw Sol Ruka qualify the week prior by defeating Lola Vice in an episode of WWE Dark. We saw Blake Monroe defeat Tatum Paxley to qualify. And then last week, the 4th woman to qualify was Stephanie McCure defeating Lash Legend. That's the 5th qualifying match out of 6. The final one will take place in 2 weeks' time. Then the week after that is the North American title ladder match. The crown, the inaugural champ. And here comes Jada's opponent, Kalani Jordan. Both women making their debut tonight. Who will make the impression the most? Who will qualify in the North American title ladder match? We find out next on NXT from Orlando, Florida. We're back live on NXT as both these women are about to lock up. Get this matchup officially underway. Referee Victoria Rico ringing the bell, and here we go. Jada Parker, very much so the fan favourite, but look at this, Kalani offering a handshake, and Jada Parker slowly approaching Jordan and accepts it. But Jada saw Kalani come on a shot and decided to strike first, and here we go. We're off to the races tonight on NXT. That's a full on with a super kick to the back of the neck by Kalani Jordan. What a knee now. In the lower back by Kalani. Oh goodness. A great way to kick off the show tonight with Javon and Vikingo. And then we get another high-flying superstar in the form of Kalani Jordan facing off with a much more powerful Jada Parker. Both women debuting all these qualifying matches, has been debuting superstars pitting up against one another. And they have all looked good, even the ones in defeat. Lola Vice, JC Jane, all look good in defeat against Julian Sol. Ruka Tatum Paxley going to have a great showing against Blake Monroe. Lash Legend last week with a great showing against Stephanie McCare as well. See who will join 4 of those women. The final matchup, like I said, taking place in 2 weeks' time. To see the entire field in the 6-woman North American title ladder match. We've already crowned the women's US champion and the women's ISC champion. Both inaugural champs have been found for that, for both those titles. It's back this Saturday night at Backlash. We found out the inaugural champs for both brands. Raw's Liv Morgan becoming the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. And SmackDown's Bayley becoming the inaugural United States Champion. Very nice Hurricane Rana, followed by some shots. Kalani, top and crossbody to the outside, taking down Parker. Miss Parker, we're getting a lot of love from the sold-out crowd in Orlando in the NXT share. The Miss Parker chant echoing throughout the arena tonight. Kalani in control of this one, springing in, missing the mark that time. Jada's going to make her pay with some nice shots to the midsection. They face chopped down by Parker, and there's some knees to the midsection by Jada. What Jada Parker's got to do, Kalani Jordan is much more agile and flippy, and Jada Parker just going to try and slow down Kalani Jordan. Nice backbreaker now, wrenching away on Kalani. Picking up Jordan once again. Jada Parker, she got a mate here. Off the ropes goes Jada. Nice running blockbuster around Jordan. Out of the cover. Look at the leg here. Shoulders down. Kicked out immediately by Kalani. And Jada in disbelief that time. Went for a shot. Kalani able to catch her. And Jordan with a forearm. What a shot by Kalani. Jordan nice knee though. By Jada Parker. Kalani couldn't capitalize. And Jada going to take her down by the head. Well, there's a lot of here to grab, so smart strategy, Jada. The crowd, I'd say, are more in the favour of Jada Parker. A lot more boos when Kalani Jordan made her entrance, but nonetheless, Kalani side Russian leg sweep on Jada Parker. Hitting hard. Jordan off the ropes here. Springboard moonsault. Cover. Look at the legs. Shoulders down. 2-0. Only a 1 count there. Jada Parker kicking out, says referee Victoria Areco. Back to the outside though goes Jada Parker. Kalani Jordan looking to maybe make her move again. Maybe looking to fly once more and she wow. Slingshot. Crossbody off the corkscrew style that time by Kalani Jordan. Incredible fan favourite offense. Come out of display Kalani Jordan, but a massive attitude problem you're going to say. For Kalani, she comes back in. The springboard, the kick, the cover, the shoulders down, center of the ring. 2 count on the ladder match kick out. We'll say Kalani Jordan would do great in a ladder match. He's got the perfect size to her, the perfect agility to quickly climb that ladder and unhook the championship. But so Luca, another nimble opponent who's in that matchup. Blake Monroe, a taller opponent. She can have better reach to that ladder. It's Jada, it's a German suplex. Both women down, crucial point of the matchup tonight. And that's North American title qualifying ladder match. As soon as we get done with the qualifying ladder matches for the North American title, we'll be getting into the qualifying ladder match. For the qualifying matches for the ladder match being the Money in the Bank ladder match, or NXT's case being the NXT Jackpot match, which we will see at NXT Battleground before Money in the Bank. As NXT's equivalent to Money in the Bank. They'll be going down at Battleground, the first PLA of the season. But Jada head up to the top rope after creating some separation that time. Kalani gonna catch her, and Kalani sends her down. Jada hitting hard off the top, but Jada catching the boot, and Jada Parker. This dragon screw leg whip that time by Jada, hooking up. Kalani Jordan, guard buster that time. Face first goes Jordan, center of the ring, cover Jada to be a part of the North American title ladder match. 2 count Kalani as a kick out. Jada would be a different opponent for the ladder match. Kalani would very much suit that matchup more. I don't know so much about Jada Parker, but time will tell who will get in to the North American title ladder match for a chance to become the inaugural champ. Kalani, top rope to put this one away. 450 splash. Nailed it. Cover. Hooks the leg. Shoulders down. 2 count only. It's a kick out by Miss Parker as this matchup rolls on NXT. What a battle. We're back live in the black and silver bands. Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker, precarious possession of the top rope. And an avalanche Spanish fly by Kalani. And in the cover, look at the legs, shoulders down here. They're going to the ladder match. No, it's a kick out by Jada too. Man, the crowd loving this. Chanting, this is awesome. Chanting, fight forever. Women's wrestling, the whole shebang. Kalani though missing the mark that time. Jada Parker looking to steal one. Schoolgirl for the win. To go to the ladder match. 2-0. Almost out of that time as Jada Parker runs in though. Parker kick to the midsection. Here comes Jada. Pump pando slam. Center of the ring. Cover. Look at the leg. Shoulders down. Jada Parker. They're going to the ladder match. No, it's a near fall. Kalani now pillars out. What a battle. Oh man. Both women getting their best shots, their best licks in. Trying to qualify for the North American title ladder match for their chance to make history. Liv Morgan and Bayley have already made history. Who will join them? Who will become the inaugural Women's North American Champion? In 3 weeks' time, the elbow there by Kalani and a great offense. Innovative offense, you might say, out of Jordan that time. The axe handle one out of the corner that seated Jada Parker. And an axe handle off the middle rope to a grounded Jada Parker. Kalani looking to wrap this one up. Put Jada away and qualify for the Women's North American title ladder match. Here comes Kalani split. legged, moonsault, cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, 2 count, no, kick out by Parker. What a battle. What a powerful kick out as well by Cheetah. Knees up out of the moonsault. Went for the moonsault, caught the knees up. Gina Parker, nice shot. Turns around, Parker now in third. It's suplex. Both women down. Crucial part of the match as it continues live. We're back live on NXT as these women are going back and forth. Kalani Jordan able to get control throughout the break. Nice arm drag that time. Cartwheel back elbow now by Jordan. What a maneuver! Cover! Shoulders down and qualifier for the North American title ladder match. 2 going on Parker, and that's another near fall. Gina got incredible resiliency, and she is showing it in the first matchup of both these women in this series. Big kick upside the top of the head by Gina Parker. Now it's Miss Parker picking her up, planting her down. Second time of the match. Gina Parker nailed the girl buster. And they're going to put Kalani Jordan down the pastures now. Gina Parker to get the opportunity to qualify for the North American title ladder match to try and become the inaugural champion. Pop battle slam for the second time. That's going to do it. Cover. 2 count. Got her. Gina Parker's the 5th woman to qualify for the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match.
Here is your winner, Gina Parker.
What a win for Miss Parker. For our NXT debut, Kalani Jordan gave a great effort, but not great enough for Miss Parker. The shoulder shimmy to victory for Jada, as we could be looking at potentially the inaugural Women's North American Champion. Huge win for Jada tonight, but still the comments up next. The start of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're kicking things off with Hankin Tankman, who's in addition to NXT, taking on Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Fraxium, it's next live. We're back live on NXT as now you see Fraxium in the ring. They recently had an opportunity in the NXT Tag Team titles in the first episode of NXT, losing to the Creed brothers of Brutus and Julius, the current Tag Team Champions. They want to earn themselves another opportunity at the titles. They got to get through the entirety of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The first time this is happening here in this series. We didn't do it last year. We're doing it this year. Fraxium in the ring. Gonna take on the debut in tandem, a part of NXT, and Tank and Tank, these crazy buffoons are here in Orlando, Hong Kong. Here we go. It's gonna be a fun tag team battle here tonight on NXT.
Combined weight of 595 pounds. Hank Walker and Tate Ledger. Hank and Tank.
A very energetic duo. There you see Tank Walker, the crazy son of a bitch. Hank Ledger there as well. We're going to give a very memorable debut. What an opportunity this is for these two men. And all call for a decorated tag team on NXT of Fraxium to get an opportunity at the NXT Tag Team titles by outlasting the entirety of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Next week's first round match is going to be seeing a luchador battle. The LWO of Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar battling Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana from AAA. What a tag match that'll be. An A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller battle Alpha Academy, who are now part of NXT. Otis and Akira Tozawa are now a new formed tandem here on the black and silver brand. And then finally, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, Los Lotharios will be battling against Penta and Rey Fenix, who are forming a team. They are forming a tandem, and they are forming the Lucha Bros. All that going down in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Classic first round, but right now that's the first match of the tournament. It's Fraxium versus Hank and Tank. Nathan Frazier start things off with Tank Ledger. And Nathan, look at that! Gonna take him down. Referee Joe Gonzalez is introduced for this opening matchup in the Dusty Tag Classic. Tank, here comes Axiom following that standing moonsault from Nathan Frazier. Axiom flying and missing them all. Went for that Arabian Press moonsault. Tank able to move out of the way, and there's a side suplex by Ledger. Watch. Powerful tandem of Hank and Tank and have their way of power through for Axiom here, but for Axiom, very decorated team here in NXT. They could very well be doing great things in this tournament. Use their speed and agility to conquer their opponents. Hurricanrana ascending Tank back into the opposing corner. Standing shooting star. Covered by Axiom. Only enough for one. Kick out by Tank. He's a big beefy boy. He's going to go down that easily. Look at that. What a leg lariat by Axiom. Great combination offense. A big four-way main event tonight to see who will face Trick Williams next week for the NXT Championship. Austin Theory, Ilya dragging off Shawn Spears and Oba family. Let's not forget Ilya will want a lot of revenge on Shawn Spears for what he did 2 weeks ago here on NXT. Assaulting dragging off in the backstage area, rendering him unable to compete in that next main event, which he was regularly scheduled to be a part of. He is back tonight, looking to get his revenge on Spears and to take out Oba and Austin Theory as well. They're going to shot the NXT title next week. Double team back suplex from Hank and Tank as Hank is now legal, only enough for two on Axiom there. Is now Hank going to overpower Axiom and throw him halfway across the ring. Axiom no fighting back against Hank Walker, who's now the legal superstar. Standing Spanish fly by Axiom. Straight out of the cover. Hook in the leg Hank. 2 count kick out. 4-2 in the relatively fresh Hank Walker. Might not be good signs of things to come for Hank and Tank. Beautiful. And Axiom. The crossbody, the springboard. Stomp away on him. Where's Axiom going now? To the outside of the ring, maybe looking at a springboard on Hank Walker. Big shot, springboard. There's the drop kick. And Axiom doing his thing here. Stomping away on Hank Walker. Knees right there connecting, and now Axiom flying in once again. Hank rolling to the outside trying to catch a breather, but you can't do it when you're in there with Axiom, especially Axiom. Tope crossbody taking him out. Breakneck speed by one half of the Fraxium duo. The kid from Spain, just a kid from Spain, is absolutely doing this in his own right here. Look at that top rope move. So the springboard on the outside. Taking out Hank. Hank is getting obliterated by Axiom. This tag match is turned into a one-on-one contest, and Axiom is all over him. Springboard frog splash to the lower back of Hank. Into the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Advancing the Dusty Tank Classic. Making the save was Tank Ledger. It's a #1 contendership tag tournament, the Dusty Tag Classic, the first time we have seen it. And the series is there's Tank. Oh, sorry, there's Hank. Running shoulder tackle, finally getting some offense in this contest. Picks him up, power slam. Then goes Axiom over. Wait a minute, counter that time. By Axiom, sweeping at the leg. Tank badly what's tagged in. But Axiom, I think, going to try and tag in Nathan Frazier. Irish whip in the corner. Double team offense here from Fraxiom. Big shot by Nathan Frazier. Drop kick almost catching Axiom with it as well. Saying sorry to his tag team partner there was Frazier. It's going to allow Hank to take advantage and turn the ties. Not for long, however. There's Nathan Frazier. Able to get the takedown of Hank Walker. Tag. Here comes Tank Ledger. Well needed tag to the much powerful man of the duo. Clothesline. Off the rope. Splash to Nathan Frazier. Oh, there goes Axiom. A cheap shot. Oh, Tank is no happy, man. He's in a pissed off mood. Look at Tank Ledger running. Power slam. Center of the ring. Cover. Hook of the leg. Shooting down to advance. And a Dusty Cup kick out by Frazier. Scoring two. Oh, flipping neck breaker there by Tank Walker, however. And then going after the leg. No, I'm just going to absolutely decimate Nathan Frazier. Throwing him up, throwing him down. Elbow drop avoided by Nathan. Nathan catching the kick, didn't get all of it. And Tank trying to do the battle here. But there's a sling blade from Nathan Frazier. Right back to the top rope. Incredibly agility there. And there's a frog splash by Frazier. Cover. Oh, not even a one from Tank Ledger. This guy's something else. Look at Nathan Frazier. He's not going to allow him to make the tag. Tank wanted the tag to Hank. Oh, but there's Tank. Shoulder tackle and look at Tank Ledger. Cartwheeling. Showboating. Here comes Hank tag back in. And a cheap shot of Axiom. And Nathan Frazier not having it. What's Nathan Frazier thinking? He up and over next. Inverted DDT into the elbow to the chest. Went for the standing moonsault. And Walker able to move out of harm's way. Now it's Hank. Big shots there. Big shot of midsection. Now connected. Running in. Couldn't get the combination he needed. Look at that. Oh, beautiful shoulder tackle and roll through with it. And look at this. Gonna bring Axiom out of the ring the hard way. And they're gonna bring him right back out. Hank Walker now dominating both men. Axiom was dominating him earlier. Top rope. Now goes Hank Walker. Frazier down and out. Elbow drop. Nobody home. And now it's Nathan Frazier with a swinging neck breakers. This tag team Dusty Cup match continues. We're back live on NXT. Dusty Cup rolling on. Shoulder down. Here's Hank. As legal alongside Axiom. The shoulders down there. The schoolboy only enough for one that time. A shoulder tackle though. Hank Walker with a big trinity of elbow drops now into the chest of Axiom. Center of the ring here. Picking up Axiom now, vertical base. Double elbow tie up and sends him into his own corner. Axiom, I don't think wants to be there. Big kick counter though by Axiom. Axiom with a kick caught. Kick to the hammy. Hank Walker, now it's Hank. With a nice power slam again. Well, he wants to make the tag, does Axiom. But Hank, German suplex and drops him down. Out of the waistlock. Dropping onto the mat. Oh, there's Nathan Frazier saving the day for Axiom. Saving the hopes for the team. And the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, but there's Hank taking him down. And it might be all over for Axiom. Irish Whip in the corner. The new duo might just win their NXT debut. Make Axiom lose 2 times in a row. There's the Hulk. A Hank and Tank. Cover. 2 count. No, Axiom kicks out somehow, some way. That was their double team finishing offense there. But it won't be enough to put away Axiom. Big kick upside the top of the head. Once a golden ratio. Out of nowhere by Axiom. Out of the cover, there's Hank Walker saving it. Hank Walker saving it. Oh, goodness. And look at that. Oh, they're sending them down. Off the mat that time. Cover. Here comes Nathan Frazier. Rod side clothesline by Frazier. And in the corner goes Tank Ledger. What's Nathan thinking? Gonna send him to the outside on the apron. Where's Nathan going? Oh, the drop kick! And a tope crossbody taking out Hank as well. The unlegal participant, Nathan Frazier, a house of fire. Only man left standing in the ring. And listen to this place erupting, your penultimate contest of the evening. Nathan Frazier off the apron. Double axe out of the tank. Oh, but look out. There's Hank Walker. He's not even legal. He's just launching Nathan Frazier around the ringside area. Gonna allow Tank to pick the scraps of Frazier. He sends him into the ring. This could be all she wrote for Axiom right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hank and Tank for the win on their debut. Bill Nelson, boom, cover, shoulders down on Frazier. 2 count, Axiom saving the day with a kick. Axiom makes the save for him and Frazier. Oh, Tank ain't happy. He's trying to send him off the apron and he will do so. My God. Tank is pissed, stomped right on the arm. Taking Nathan Frazier up the vertical base. Slap, no avoided. Frazier. See thinking here, we've seen this before, we'll see it again. Elbow drop out of the inverted DDT. There goes Hank. Set off the apron, big overhand shot by Nathan Frazier. And another swinging neck breaker. The Tank is hurting. Axiom could get the one in advance. And the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic right here. Can they capitalize? Double team offense tag made. Here comes Axiom. Nathan Frazier. Brain Buster! Axiom top rope, the powerplex by Axiom. Big frog splash by Axiom. The cover on Tank. Center ring, shoulders down, leg out, 2 count, got him. Axiom advance. And in the second round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Here are your winners, Axiom
Well, what a hard-fought first-round match for Fraxium. What a great effort from the new debutants, Hank and Tank. They'll be great in the tag division going forward, but so will Fraxium as they advance into the second round, the quarterfinals of the NXT Dusty Road Tag Classic. In the semi-finals, you could say, as you see the updated brackets, they will face the winners of next week's battle between the LWO Dragon Lee and Santos Esparza and the Lucha Triple A Boys of Psycho Clown and Mr. Raguano. But coming up next week, that is the matchup we will see in the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic. Also going down next week, the NXT Women's titles on the line as Tiffany Stratton is back making another defense of the gold against the Prodigy with a new attitude, Roxanne Perez. That'll be fun. And who will face Trick Williams for the NXT Championship next week? We'll find out next, folks. And your main event of the evening, it's a fatal four-way contest. First fall of the finish, number one contendership affair for the NXT Championship. Austin Theory, Ilya Dragunov, Shawn Spears, and Obafemi. It's next live on NXT. Gonna be one hell of a main event as here out first comes the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Get a standing ovation from the crowd, and this man has a lot of revenge on his maid. It's the Mad Dragon, it's the Tsar, it's Ilya Dragunov. Pound for pound, one of the greatest performers in the entirety of the WWE, and he's looking for an NXT title opportunity next week. A couple of weeks ago, Ilya Dragunov main event in the second episode of NXT against the all-legal Ethan Page, who had debuted the week prior. It was Page's debut match. It was a main event. Page was able to get the win, but he had to work for it. The week after, Dragunov was set to team with the NXT champ Trick Williams to battle Ethan Page and Shawn Spears. But in the backstage area, Ilya was attacked by Spears. A vicious assault in the backstage area in the NXT car park. An ambulance door was sent into the arms of Dragunov repeatedly. He's only just now been medically cleared to compete, and it's against Spears, but also two other dangerous opponents. Dragunov might be hurt once again. He was rendered to be out of action. He wasn't cleared to compete in that tag team main event against Spears and Page alongside Trick Williams a couple of weeks ago. Therefore, Trick had to find another partner. He found a great one in the form of the ruler, Obafemi, who pinned Spears to give him and Trick the tag team win. And then last week on NXT, Trick was able to put the Ethan Page problem to rest, where he defeated him in the NXT title main event. So who will get the next crack at Trick Williams? Will it be Ilya Dragunov, or could it potentially be this man, the former NXT North American Champion, Austin Theory, making his way to the ring, who had a great showing against Bronson Reed.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Who was unable to get his North American title back in the matchup against Reed a couple of weeks ago, but can he earn himself an NXT title shot next week against the champion Trick Williams? We find out next. The four-way is coming your way. And there you see Shawn Spears, the man who gave a vicious assault to Ilya Dragunov a couple of weeks ago. You know Ilya is going to be chomping at the bit to get his hands on that man tonight. And there you see the face of Spears. The face of a man who doesn't give two shits, but he was clearly putting up to that by Ethan Page. Ethan did not want to endure the war with Ilya Dragunov for a second straight week in a row, but he probably got off even on worse fate by the hands of the ruler Obafemi. Not for a lack of complaining from Ethan Page, however, but speaking of the ruler Obafemi, here comes this man, the fourth and final participant in your four-way contendership main event. The ruler has arrived, and could he gain an NXT title shot against Trick next week? He was looking at that title in the tag team main event a couple of weeks ago when they were celebratory in victory. Could he get a shot on the goal? We find out next.
Weighing in at 310 pounds,
Obafemi is absolutely adored by this NXT audience, ladies and gentlemen. The same could not be said for Shawn Spears, or Austin Theory, or Ethan Page for that matter. Ilya Dragunov, yeah, the same could be said about Ilya. They were going crazy for Dragunov. They go crazy for Trick Williams and for Obafemi. And Oba looking to get the shot at the NXT Championship. Listen to this place chanting, Oba, 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 time and time again. As the ruler knows how to make himself known. What an entrance, what aura on display from the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war. In his words, the mountain you cannot climb and you will not conquer. Well, let's not forget, Oba does don't need to take the pin or submission to lose this matchup tonight, to not get the chance at the NXT title next week. It's one fall to the finish in this matchup. Dragunov could pin Spears, could be the other way around. They get a shot at the title. So here we go. Oba is clearly the favourite on paper. But you never know how this matchup could go. And immediately from the opening bell, Dragunov goes straight for Spears, and it's not surprising. Ilya going right after Shawn Spears to try and make him pay for what he did a couple of weeks ago. As the main event is now officially underway. Referee Dallas Irvin assigned the duties for this one. It's over now. Elbow drop on Spears. Dragunov going straight for Shawn Spears. And Spears now coming right back at him. Super kick caught. No, and catch. Now what is this? Obafemi with a power slam to Theory. Waist lock go behind by Spears. Elbow drop by Femi. Shoulders down. Schoolboy breaking it up. There's Ilya Dragunov and Dragunov clocking Obafemi and Austin Theory at the same time. And a forearm on Austin Theory. Femi and Spears going at it. And look at Dragunov waist lock. German suplex. Bridging pin. Oba making the save after just decimating Spears with a standing suplex. Dragunov big kick. Big boot to the face of Obafemi. On Spears going right back after Dragunov. Spears is pissed off that Dragunov didn't stay down following the attack on him 2 weeks ago on NXT. Austin Theory spinning side slam on a Shawn Spears, and Obafemi getting a weapon, but so does Ilya Dragunov. Femi with a candlestick, Dragunov with a chair, and it's Oba's candlestick which will win that war. Right over the head of Ilya Dragunov, and Oba trying to hit Theory with it. Theory ain't having a big shot, hitting Dragunov with it, and there's Austin Theory getting a forearm out of his hands. Spears turns Theory around. Snap bear by Shawn Spears. Spears now. Oh, the flipping neck breaker now connecting. Look at Obafemi. Look at the strength. Picking up Dragunov like it's nothing. And dropping him down. Gorilla press slam as Spears going after a leg of the former North American champion. Theory having an 86-day reign as the NXT North American champion before losing at the final NXT special event of the series. Stand and deliver. A part of a 6-man ladder match, which was won by Big Bronson Reed. It also involved the likes of Matt Riddle, Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa, and Ilya Dragunov. In Theory with a backbreaker on Ilya. And Ilya in trouble. Theory got a steel chair. It's all but sent Spears into the steel steps moments ago. Austin Theory had that steel chair over the head of Obafemi. Oh, there's Spears gonna knee it out of the hands of Theory. Shoulders down. Shawn Spears to get a shot. No. Breaking it up that time was Obafemi. Sends Theory out of the corner. It was a similar 4-way contendership matchup about a year ago to see who will get a shot at champion Keith Lee. But this time last year for the NXT title, it was a 4-way elimination matchup. But Austin Theory was in it. He was the first one eliminated. Obafemi was in it. He got in the final 2. Logan Paul was in it, and Damian Priest was in it. He won the matchup. Let's look at that. The Spears with a low blow on Ilya Dragunov after Ilya just inadvertently hit referee Dallas Irvin with a steel chair. He didn't see it. No DQ to be called, even though it's a 4-way. There's no DQs anyway, but Dragunov didn't mean to do that. But Spears, the veteran instinct kicked in. Ref was down, so why not cheat? Not enough for the 3 though. As Obafemi comes back in to make the save. Femi fall from grace. Powerbomb to Ilya Dragunov. He ain't going for the cover though. Look at Shawn Spears. Suplex to the outside of the ring on Austin Theory. Big splash off the top by Femi. Cover to become #1 contender. 2 count. That's a late count from referee Dallas Irvin after we got clocked by the steel chair. Therefore Dragunov going to be able to kick out. Well, nonetheless, here comes Shawn Spears back in. Spears went for a back suplex and Femi able to return the pressure. But speaking of pressure, Here's Austin Theory. Big shot of Austin. A big shot of Shawn Spears. Comes in. Oh, didn't get all that. Roll through drop kick. Super kick by Shawn Spears. Austin Theory picking up Shawn Spears. And a backbreaker. Dragunov off to his feet. Big shots by Theory. Theory with a kick to the midsection on Ilya Dragunov off the ropes now. Big time. Stop connecting. But some wide open in the process. Theory goes straight for Obafemi. Picks him up. Look at the strength. Hey, down. But makes the save. It's Shawn Spears. Overhead shot on a Spears. Who's getting the opportunity at Trick next week for the NXT title? Theory sent out of the corner by Spears. The Spears all went to put him away, but Obafemi, he wants a piece of Austin Theory. Dragunov always wanting a piece of Shawn Spears. He's getting that right now. Then he first shot by Spears. Drop kick taken down Obafemi. Dragunov smacked in the face. Femi right back to his feet, however. Look at Ilya letting up Spears. It's Theory and roll to the outside to catch a breather. And now so is Shawn Spears. And Obafemi with the candlestick on the outside, wailing away at Theory, and Dragunov's the only man in the ring at the moment. Femi, candlestick to Theory in the outside backhand. They're going to nail Ilya Dragunov with a right in the back. Femi going to turn over Ilya. Cover here. Shoulders down. They're going to shot the title next week. No, Ilya kicking her again. Nicely done by the former Cruiserweight champion Ilya Dragunov. And now Austin Theory, former North American champ, looking for the win inside cradle, and Oba kicking her immediately. Both men attempted to break that up, but Spears getting the best of Dragunov in that exchange. Candlestick in hand by Spears and hitting Ilya with it. Going to cause even more damage than they already did a couple of weeks ago. But look at Obafemi now. Spears makes the elbow that time. Shawn Spears going to put away Oba that time. Theory not allowing it. Well, Shawn Spears picked him up. Femi the back door, fall from grace for the second time of the match. This time on Oba, or by Oba. This time on Spears, but Theory breaks it up. And everybody too close together. Everybody's up, and now look at Austin Theory. DDT'd on Oba. Femi busts him open in the process. We got blood tonight. But here's Ilya Dragunov picking up Austin Theory. Clothesline sends him down to the mat. Sends him packing. And look at Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears with Obafemi on his shoulder. C4 spike. He did that to Dragunov. Time and time again on the concrete in the NXT parking lot a couple of weeks ago. Dragunov torpedo Mashko. Dragunov and in the cover. Shoulders down, leg is hooked. They're going to shot the NXT title next week. And there's Theory making the save. Theory had to break that one up. It was almost won right then by Shawn Spears. Oh yeah, my goodness. Double suicide taking out Obafemi and Shawn Spears. Big elbow on the leg of Theory. Cover, Dragunov off the top with a massive knee drop the back of Spears to break it up. That was a thing of beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh, Obafemi going to get the steel stairs into the ring. Oh, but there's Shawn Spears. Blocking Ilya Dragunov. Oh, what the hell was Spears thinking there? Couldn't get all that halo. Obafemi going after Theory. Theory, big elbow at the arm wringer. That time in Theory going to take down Obafemi. Steps forward to the outside. Shawn Spears running neck breaker to Austin Theory. Theory rolling to the outside. Still on the apron. Spears looking right at him though. Forearm by Austin Theory. Back into the ring, Dragunov still down and out. Shawn Spears, Irish whip, sends Theory into the corner. Obafemi, Shawn Spears locking horns once again. Waist lock by Spears as he's looking good in this match. Neck breaker there. Dragunov drop kick. Cover. Breaking it up as Ilya big. Buddha Shawn Spears putting away on both Spears and Obafemi. There's Austin Theory coming towards Ilya Dragunov. We're going to put Ilya away. No, forearm by Dragunov. Femi rolls to the outside. Alongside Spears, it's just Dragunov and Theory in the ring. Dragunov's beating him in the past. And Ilya looking to beat him again. And that's four-way matchup. H-bomb by Dragunov into the corner. The big trick for the title next week. Look at the leg. Shoulders down. No, can't get it two by Theory. You've got to be kidding me. I was certain that was over. Spears had a single leg Boston crab locked in on Femi in the outside. Femi has now escaped in a steel chair shot over the head by Dragunov and Austin Theory. Ilya picking him up, knife edge chop counter. Look at Theory though. Uh-oh, got the legs and Austin Theory. my god! Patella drop brainbuster, the cross legs, the cover, the 2 count! No, the kick out! Uber Ferry also coming back out of the ring as well. And Uber picking up Sean Spears. Oh god, look at the power, almost like a spinning F5 by Uber Ferry, but he didn't go down with it. Ferry now going after Austin Theory. The only 2 men left in the ring. Oh, Theory, nice arm wringer. He's doing great. Here is Austin Theory. Trying to counter everything that the big man, the ruler, is placing ahead of him. The Theory missing that though. That's not running crossbody attack over Ferry. Pulling elbow tie up, picking him up. Oh god. Oh, went for the gorilla press. Gutbuster. Dragunov comes in to make the save off the shoulders down. Penny predicament by Austin Theory. Dragunov now. Power bomb on Austin Theory. And Spears trying to put away Over with a forearm on Sean Spears. Fall from grace. Powerbomb by Ferry. Come on, Dragunov saving the day. Dragunov saving the day. And there's Celia. Oh, big shot right there by Dragunov. Here we are, Dragunov looking to put Sean Spears away. He's hit him with one of these earlier. He'll try it again. Torpedo, mascara in the corner. No, avoided by Sean Spears. Spears Irish weapon in the corner. Big shots by Theory. Theory kick on a Spears. Theory now with a taxi out of the cover. Hook in the leg, shoulders down. 2 count. No, but Femi saving it. Big clothesline in the back of the head of Femi. On a big forearm straight by Theory. Theory and Femi, the only men in the ring. Dragging off in the apron. Spears at ringside. Big smack by Theory. Gets caught by Uber Femi. Femi sends him into the corner now and gets absolutely heaped up. But there's Ilya taking him out. And now Ilya gets caught fall from grace by Femi. Come on. 4th time in the match with a fall from Grace Spears and to make the save. Oh man, what a 4-way main event this has been, folks. Uh-oh. Sean Spears to put away. Ilya Dragunov. Patella drop brainbuster. Theory trying to steal the pin. Spears breaks it up. Super kick rolled through by Theory. Oh, wait a minute. Spears. Save for Spike. Death Valley driving him Austin Theory in a big knee. Right in the top of the head. Dragging up to his feet. Waist lock by Spears and 30 DDT. All 3 men are down on the inside. Femi, the only man left, standing on the outside, and he's bringing back in. Oh, steel steps. Drop kick by Theory, didn't get all of it. Big forearm gets all of that and rocking him. Oh god, but there's Austin from behind on Oba. Femi, STO. Dragunov. Smacks. Oh, spinning stop on Austin Theory, and uh-oh. Dragunov. Go Femi, really wants some. Can you get the shot? Let's track next week for the NXT title. It's bomb! Come on! Oh, Femi, hooking the leg, shoulders down, center of the ring. 2 count Sean Spears again. Playing a massive burden to Ilya Dragunov's career here in NXT. Sean Spears with a suplex. Snap suplex, float over to the cover. Theory breaks it up and sends over to the outside. And Sean Spears, nice shot there. Oh, but there's Austin. Big kick to that section. Oh no, right in the steps. And a stomp on the steps. Oh, face first off the steel. With Spears. Clothesline of Femi. Can Theory steal it? Cover on Sean Spears. Dragunov's rock. Can he make it in time? No. 2 count, he got him. Theory with the upset. Theory's the #1 contender. He's facing Trick next week for the gold. Well, what a win for Theory. He's got a date with Destiny next week. What a match and what a show it's been, folks. Thanks for joining us here on NXT.